This episode of Android Q&A is brought to you by HipChat Plus. So are you curious about what's in store for the HTC One M9, otherwise codenamed as Hima? What's going to be powering that puppy? Well, I'm going to give you my thumbs up on those rumors, thumbs down, or just here we go. So first up, let's start off with the overall design. Given how the One evolved from the M7 and M8, we imagine the next-gen flagship will retain a similar look and feel when compared to its predecessors, though we expect there to be at least some minor refinements to the HTC's design language. There have been some whispers that HTC will improve the build quality by switching to a tougher aluminum alloy when compared to the M7 and M8. But really, there's few concrete details about how it will actually differ. The device is also said to be launching in gray, silver, gold, or gunmetal gold color choices. If well-known leaker UpLeaks proves correct, we can tell you that the size of the phone will be quite similar to the HTC M8. One set of images that were recently leaked appear to show a device with very thin lateral screen bezels, but the same large bezels at the top and the bottom, with the HTC logo. Now, it's possible that these images just show a prototype. We'll have to wait and see. One interesting feature is the large camera module on the back, but it remains to be seen whether this will make it to the final design or not. Now, it should be noted that Bloomberg has reported that the overall design of the Hima will be very similar to the M8. And hey, if it's not broken, don't fix it, so we're gonna give this one a probable thumbs up. Now let's move on to the display, and it looks like that HTC is not going to follow the herd and make a bigger screen phone. Some of the early rumors associated with the HTC One M9 claim that the phone will have a much larger 5.5-inch display. But the more recent rumors have suggested that there will be a more modest 5-inch 1080p display. While not as impressive as the QHD resolutions that have been adopted by other flagship phones, we feel that this will be an excellent resolution for a 5-inch displayed phone. Now, maybe I'm biased because I want smaller one-handed devices, but I'm going to give this a hopeful thumbs up too. Now let's get to the guts and talk about specs, shall we? Now, many sources have gone back and forth with conflicting rumors suggesting that the HTC M9 will only have an 805 chipset. Others have claimed that it will have the Snapdragon 810 with 3 GB of RAM. But considering the fact that the LG G Flex 2 is launching with this chipset, the 810, we can't say we'd be too surprised. Battery life is also expected to make a minor jump upwards, going from 2600 mAh battery to a 2840 mAh battery. Always, as expected, the battery will be non-removable. I also think it's probable that HTC will offer some sort of fingerprint scanner, so we're going to give both the fingerprint scanner and the 810 Snapdragon chipset a probable thumbs up. Now next up is the camera, and this is a big one for many of us. HTC One has come under a lot of flack for its ultra-pixel camera, but this time around HTC is apparently switching things up. Reportedly, the phone will offer a 20.7 megapixel rear-facing camera, though the exact size of the sensor is not known just yet. On the front, reports say that there will either be a 13 megapixel shooter or a 4 megapixel ultra-pixel camera, with the former being similar to the Desire I setup and the latter akin to the new Desire 826. Now, for one of the things the HTC One is known for the most, those front-facing speakers, what's in store? One thing HTC is known for is its sound quality, and we don't expect these things to change with the One M9. In the past, Beats has powered the sound tech behind the One series, but according to at least a few early reports, HTC may be teaming up with Bose this time around. The device is said to feature a Dolby 5.1 surround technology integration. Well, call it a gut feeling, but the idea of Bose taking over from Beats. So are you a fan of Blink Feed? Let's talk software features. Not a lot of rumors have focused on exactly what would be different when it comes to software improvements, but you can expect it to run Android 5.0 Lollipop with the HTC Sense 7 on top. One report mentioned advanced location services without providing any other details. Now, given that HTC is expected to release a smartwatch along with the M9 Hima, it's likely that there will be some basic customization to take advantage of a new wearable device. And for that, I gotta give a very probable thumbs up. So let's talk about when exactly you can get your hands on this puppy. This week, HTC sent out invites for a press event taking place in Barcelona on March 1st, the day before the official opening of the Mobile World Congress. While the M9 Hima wasn't mentioned or hinted at specifically, we're positive we will get to see it then alongside a wearable companion. As for the actual availability date, if all goes well, HTC will make this new flagship available within a few weeks after its official introduction. So some of you guys seem pretty surprised when I told you last week that the whole Android Authority team is more than like 22 people and none of us work in person. We all work remotely. How do we pump out so many videos and so many articles every day and never see each other face to face? Well, we are in need of some serious collaboration tools. And that's why I love me some HipChat Plus. HipChat Plus is an instant messenger, video chat, document sharing, screen sharing, code sharing, all integrated into one simple platform. And the best part is that HipChat Plus integrates with the top developer tools like GitHub, Jira, Zendesk, and more. Check out the 57 services that HipChat plays nice with. HipChat allows your team to get productive now. Get your team on the same page in a few seconds. I want you to try out HipChat Plus for free, no credit card required. If you go to hipchat.com/Android Authority, sign up and click Start Chatting, and then invite a few team members and try it out free for 30 days. Remember, that's hipchat.com/Android Authority. But remember now, HipChat Plus is going to extend this for the first 100 signups. I don't know if it's already done already because I mentioned this last week, but for the first 100 signups, they will extend that free trial to 90 days. So get in there, get quick. HipChat Plus /Android Authority.